Hello and welcome to another episode of Navigating Life as an Immigrant Woman, where we share stories, tips, and insights, challenging you to expand your thinking and leverage your immigrant advantage. I am your host, Ifi Ngudike, the author of The Successful Immigrant Woman: 8 Transformational Strategies to Build Confidence, Be Empowered, and Achieve Success as an Immigrant Woman. If you are on that journey of becoming a successful woman, you are in the right place. Just grab a cup of your favorite beverage and listen in. Keep your emotions out of it. Have you heard that before? I actually say that to myself. I find myself sometimes conflicted in the workplace because something that happens often is I've been told to tone down my passion, my emotions, and I got into this habit sometimes of saying to myself that I need to keep my emotions out of it. Just focus on the facts and remove emotions from it. Today, I'm going to talk about emotions and goal setting. Keeping my emotions out of it is a lie. I really think that there is no way I can keep my emotions out of any decisions that I want to make and have the impact that I want it to have. And very recently, this was very clear to me, which is why I'm talking about it today. I met a newcomer, less than 6 months in the country, and we got chatting. Of course, she's experiencing the usual things. She's a professional now. She has to retrain, reskill. She has children. She has to take care of her children. Finances, she's concerned if she doesn't get a good job with her level of experience and education. And so, of course, she has set goals, to be able to accomplish and get to a place of a level of comfort that she's happy with. But she's also concerned because it seems like all of this is going to take a long time to come to pass. So we started talking about goal setting, and I kind of probed to see what she was doing. And she had a very good laid out plan. However, she was also telling me her struggles of, how, yes, she's mapped out this plan, and sometimes she's trying to do it mechanically, but there's something missing. She says, that was her words, there's something missing. And so we talked about that. And of course, I shared my own experiences, some of the things that I have done, some of the things that I do, when I want to achieve some goals that I have set. Then, in another incident or another experience that I had, I'm currently doing some training. I'm doing a certificate program, and we were asked to role play. And so, well, if you're familiar with role playing, it's usually sometimes something that you're not comfortable doing, but you're practicing to be able to do that more often because it's probably good for you, or it's part of the skills you're learning. So what struck me was the first time I role played what I was asked to do. It was mechanical. I tried to read out some scripts that I had written. My level of engagement was different. Now I did the role play. I did what I was asked to do, but it was different. And then I was asked to do it again. And this time around, I was asked a few questions that actually got my emotions running. There were things like, that asked me, what is the pain about this situation? So I was now immersed in this situation. I was really getting emotional, and during the role play, I actually took it on. It was a different level of involvement, of investment, and I could begin to visualize the solutions to my problem because I was now emotionally involved in a very different way. Now, did I still have the same problem I had the first time I did it? Yes. Did I go through the steps? Yes. But when I had got myself really into it, my emotions were up and rising. It was a different level of commitment, and that problem, I solved it during the role play. So I took that back to the earlier conversation that I had with this person that I encountered, and I was thinking through our conversation, and I said to myself, that's the something that she was missing, the emotions. So sometimes we hear, what's your why? What's your why? And sometimes it's out there, you try to define something, you put down some really nice sentences, and it's really, really anchored in your emotions. So setting goals is a change process. Oftentimes we don't think of it like that, but that's what we're trying to do, right? Why else would you set goals? You're trying to change something. You're trying to do things differently. You're trying to get different results. So setting goals is a change process. And I read this somewhere where it said that performance is enhanced in states of heightened focus and concentration. And that's true. Think of athletes, right? When they are in that heightened state of focus and concentration, their performance is excellent. Then it goes on to say, changes in performance are enhanced in states of heightened emotional experience. And reading that, I was like, wow, isn't that so true? That when you want to change the performance, just like when I did that role play, I had to get into that heightened state of emotional experience. And so tying this back to setting goals as a change process, here is the tip that I'm sharing with you today. If you can get yourself to really not just say what's the why, get your brain connected to the emotions behind this change that you're anticipating, that you're working through, you will definitely see a different kind of performance. Your performance is going to be enhanced. So once again, are you setting some goals? Are you working through some goals? It's a change process. And your performance is going to be enhanced when you have that heightened emotional experience. I hope this session has been helpful for you. Let me know if you think so. Thank you for tuning in and listening to today's episode. If anything we talked about today speaks to you, subscribe to this channel for more and get your copy of my book, The Successful Immigrant Woman. Remember to take care of you and give yourself grace as you navigate life.